Hey, so I wanted to start by saying that I know Kendrick don't need defending. His authenticity speaks for itself. But there are some things that people are just getting wrong as hell. Call it my Virgo, perfectionism, or whatever you want to call it, but I needed to bring it up. So I'll try to be quick here. Some people are, if you don't already know, some people are calling Kendrick a hypocrite for working with Playboy Cardi, even bringing Kodak up. But they're basing it on gossip. Kendrick bases his decisions on his reality. He knows these people. He's spoken with them, worked with them, seen things that you haven't. People forget that being accused doesn't mean being guilty. He has shown time and time again that he doesn't move without purpose. The whole way in which he handled the beat, the whole way in which he's handled his career has been strategic. So here's the thing that really irritates me about the whole thing, though, is that y'all have the definition of hypocrite completely wrong. We all know that he called Drake and his crew, you-know-what files, but he's not out here being one. Now that is what a hypocrite would look like. A hypocrite is someone who condemns others for behaviors they themselves engage in. And it's funny as hell to me that you're calling Kendrick a hypocrite for saying this stuff about Drake and then working with Playboy and Kodak for their controversies, when by textbook definition, it's exactly what Drake is. A stage actor. A hypocrite is someone who preaches one thing while doing the other. Kendrick has self-awareness. He hasn't confessed to fake morals. He challenges himself and society at the same time. Now ask yourself this. Has Kendrick ever pretended to be perfect? No. Has he claimed to be above the people he critiques? Never. That's the difference. Drake says one thing and does another. Need examples? Here we go. How about the way Drake often mentions staying true to oneself but then has ghostwriters? How about his approach to relationships? His song often mentions loyalty and commitment, yet how many of his relationships have been long-term? And how many have been ended on good terms? Kendrick owns his contradictions, and he builds art out of them. Collaborating with someone doesn't mean co-signing everything about them. That's not hypocrisy. That's being an artist in a messy world. Artists often work together to create music that resonates with audiences, separate from personal controversies. And in the complexity of morality in art, Kendrick has always been vocal about societal issues. But that doesn't mean he has to sever ties with every artist who has faced criticism. Art thrives on complexity, and collaborations can sometimes be a way to spark a dialogue or create something meaningful despite differences. So if you criticize Kendrick for collaborating with someone controversial, then you're also going to have to examine the broader music industry, where collaborations often happen across moral and ideological divides. And some people have even used that he called himself the biggest hypocrite in To Pimp a Butterfly, but he literally said he was the biggest hypocrite of 2015. It's not 2015 anymore. And he also uses that line to explore the complexities of identity, of systemic racism, and personal accountability. It wasn't a confession of hypocrisy in some way that some of you are framing it. It's a self-reflective critique of societal contradictions and his own role within them, reflecting on contradictions within society and even within himself. And it was a powerful moment of self-awareness, not hypocrisy. Kendrick uses his art to confront uncomfortable truths, and that is what makes him so authentic. He's been consistent in message, in values, and in action. So before throwing labels around, please check your definitions. Kendrick is not a hypocrite here. You just misunderstood the assignment. Maybe you're the hypocrites, supporting him until he makes one move that you don't like or agree with. I'm just saying. So I just had to get that off my chest. Thanks for listening. If you guys have any comments or agree with me, hit share and like. Thanks. Till next time.